Test, test, test. Hello, everybody. Good morning to the people clicking on later. It's another beautiful one, isn't it? I think I'm learning how to put out like the reminders for it to be later. I think I did that okay today. I don't know. Did you guys get a notification way before? Hey, Crafty. Hey, Michigander. Hey, AGM. And people, I guess, are trickling in. Does it help better when um does it help better when I put it out for like scheduled for later? Does it actually send out a reminder before, or did you guys just see it when you came over? Saturday? What a day! What a day! I emailed a couple people last night, right? And I think I was like half asleep. Like I don't remember like exactly who I emailed, and I hope that I don't know, sent the like a good message or whatever. It was definitely I've never done that before. I mean, I've been hella tired when I've emailed before, but never like that tired. And I was going over some psalms that Cindy gave me. It's a difficult part of the word for me because it says a lot about like overcoming enemies, right? And I'll say this, right? Like even before you get to that level, right? One thing that was hard for me. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Clutch. One thing that was hard for me. Hey, Sheila. One thing that was hard for me is when Jesus says, "Don't cast your pearls before swine," right? Well, it makes me uncomfortable, right? To have to judge if somebody is like an animal or not, or. And it makes me uncomfortable. I know that it's just a figure of speech that like don't give teachings to somebody that won't appreciate it. And I get that, right? It just makes me feel uncomfortable as to who those people are. How do I make that judgment? And I know that it's something I have to do. I'm called to do it. And when you start getting into Psalms 35 and you start thinking about talking to God about your enemies, that's tough. Because if you're an empathetic person and if you're a caring person at all, right? You want to believe that everybody can make it, that there's nobody better than anybody else, right? And that could be true and still um you know, you can only take so much, right? And I get the sentiment, right? When Jesus says if someone slaps you on the cheek, turn the other cheek. And that was also a figure of speech, not to have somebody hit you in the cheek again, but the idea is like, oh, is that all you got? Like if you're gonna hit me, right? Is that all you have? here, get the other one too, and a lot of people take that literally, like that passively we're gonna hand our cheek over to get hit again, right? And it's really to show how tough we are, just how strong we are with Jesus in us, that we can do all things, right, with Christ who strengthens us, right? And that's how it is, Hey, cool dude, how you doing? Why is your trust limited? Is it because like of being burned on YouTube, trying to put your trust in people and then they burn you? Or are you talking in a deeper sense than that? It takes an absolute bigger person to walk away. You're absolutely right, Crafty. Because kids fight, That's for someone that doesn't have the ability to close the gap of a communication problem, or to resolve situations in a way that requires compromise, right? Those are higher level abilities, right? Slapping each other around is it's a pretty low vibrational activity, right? And I think that anybody can agree with that. Any person on earth can agree with that. But the thing is, as Christians, right, we got to be patient with the other side a little bit, because the hope is that they see the light and come join us, right? And then we forgive them, right? And yeah, it is hard. It does seem uh, it does seem almost impossible sometimes. Like, okay, this person wronged us for this long. If they're sincere and they want forgiveness and they're trying to do better, yeah, we got to do that. And that's hard. That's the hard thing to do. But then again, like, think about how much Christ has forgiven us. Let me say hi to Cindy. I saw your eyes in there. And let me say hi to Amanda again. I think I did already say hi to you. And Deb, how you doing? Hey, Hannah. Good to see you. It's late for you. Probably about midnight. What's up? Yeah, yo, mama. Is it Saturday or is it Sunday? I could be tripping. I thought it was Sunday today. That shows you where my head's at. Let me see. It is Sunday. Trying to mess me up. Trying to mess me up, man. I'm already burning the candle at both ends, right? Yeah, so Cindy, I emailed a couple of you guys, right? And I was so tired, right? And I really hope that it made sense. I've emailed people when I was tired before, and when you're a sincere person, you don't have to worry about any mistakes, any crazy mistakes. But I hope that the messages you guys got were okay. But I'm still on that streak where I'm answering all messages personally. If you guys see Face, let me know if she's in here. I was supposed to have her up the last 3 times and I didn't. Always something was happening or whatever. And so yeah, we got to be tolerant, and we got to kind of grow a thicker skin, and we kind of got to do all that. Yes, that's important, especially with each other, right? Got to break down some walls, right? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, Cindy. Don't say that. I hope you're kidding. Oh my God, don't say. Oh, is that a sock account? Is that a real Cindy account? Hey, Cindy. Is that really Cindy? Um, so why not, cool dude? That's important. I need to know that. That's important. It would be interesting to know what that's all about. Oh, you want me to drop the link? No, but no, wait, no, not if no. Hold on. Not if people are gonna get crazy. Not if people are gonna get crazy. Yeah, it is you. Do you really want me to drop the link and just and have a real talk? Because that would be awesome. I would really welcome that, to be honest. Oh, that's good, good. Okay. I will drop the link if it's really that you want to have a talk. Let me get the hold on, I'm clicking the copy thing. So what happened to Faith, guys? I mean, is everything that's something that I do want to know about. Okay. Well, she's got a husband too, and so like I mean, if that's the thing, um, if that's the thing, then you know, we can live with that. It's just, yeah. I mean, I get it. If it's not a two-way friendship and you don't want to do it, then that's cool. But I can see it both ways. Yeah, I'm not mad at either of you. Um, I could see it both ways. I would just my only suggestion with that is to try to like add all the variables in before we um I hope this is the link. I hope it's not some crazy link. But okay, the link is down there now. I don't know how long it takes to get to you guys. But yeah, if it's not a two-way friendship, okay, that's cool. I get that. But she's got a husband and we got to respect that, because I mean, who knows? He's already doing, I think, a pretty good service to us by, letting her be available to even come on the panel and stuff. And I think that that's pretty cool. Oh, man. And guess who's backstage, Oh, man. It's like, it's like, come on, man. I don't watch your stuff, man. Don't come here. Welcome to the show, Cindy. How are you doing? Hello.
Sweet prince.
Okay, you have to close your YouTube.
It is closed.
Okay. Something is going on. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. It's not your. Okay, hold on. Let me try it again. Okay, ready? Now, what did you guys hear something? Did you guys hear like some crazy like static or something like that? Let me know in the chat. Man, I got 6 people in the back on the back chat. That's so crazy. All right, Cindy, welcome back. It's doing it again. Your microphone is like echoing to back to me.
Hmm.
Do you have two windows open with YouTube open and StreamYard?
No.
You'd have to close. That's the only thing that makes it echo. Is you got to close all the YouTube stuff. Is it an echo, guys? Can you hear the echo?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfect, but every time I talk, it sends an echo right back into my ear.
Sorry.
Hold on, hold on. Like, okay, Cindy. Okay, so when you have YouTube open, like the chat box, right? Even if it's off, right, the sound. When I click you onto StreamYard, just even having that box open, right, will lead it to having whenever I talk, I'll get um echoes, right? So you got to close out all that stuff, chat boxes, all that stuff, and then just be on StreamYard only. I'm gonna try it again. Are you ready? This is exciting. I'm excited. This is a big deal for me. All right. All right, Cindy. Oh, it's perfect. No. What is that? Do you have any kind of YouTube open at
No.
all? So do you have headphones in?
No.
Can you
Don't.
put in some headphones?
No.
Oh.
Don't own them.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
So you
Because
can't.
I can't. Well, I could hear you, but it's like every time I make any kind of sound, it echoes my voice back into my ear in a really scratchy way.
Then it's my show.
All right, kiddo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But hey, stay in the background and look, see what he's typing back there.
Yeah.
You
Nice.
now you have access to both chats. Okay.
No.
I love you, kiddo. Yep. All you gotta do is go on StreamYard and click private chat.
No. I have to go back on YouTube then to see your chat.
No, but you can see the background chat now.
I see. It's sick.
I know it. I know it. I love you, kiddo.
Love you too, Stephen, my sweet prince.
Sorry.
I
All
want
right.
to talk about Revelation. I guess
I know.
we'll do
I
something.
just get yourself a pair of cheap headphones and plug them in, and then maybe
No.
that'll do it.
No.
All right. I love you, kiddo.
All right. See you back in the other chat.
All right. That sucks if the. Yeah, it's me that's echoing, but it's because YouTube is open, right? If um if YouTube is open, right, so that you can see both chats, right, then my mic will echo. It'll my voice will come out that direction and back in their microphone, so it's my voice coming back, right? So they'll only have one voice coming through, and I'll have two voices coming through, and so it could be it could be very yeah, it sucks because like when you're on the show, you want to see both chats and you want to and all that stuff. I know, Cindy. Sometimes I don't know what's happening. Who knows? That's just I don't know. Who knows? But man, we had a good talk yesterday. That's why I wanted to have you on because I don't think people really know you that well. And sometimes I'm like, well, if everybody knew how everybody was, because I have the benefit of knowing everybody, right? Most people, and in a personal way, right? And at least once in a while a message, right? And knowing all the variables, right? If you guys ran into each other on the street, uh, y'all would probably talk for days, Like if like 20 of you were at a bus stop, it would be out of control in there. It would be out of control. And so now I got like, you know, 60 messages, backstage, and I'm not going to read any bit of it, right? So it's like a huge waste, right? Like I do have the restraint not to read it, you know? And what's crazy is you know what? I was in the military, right? And you know, part of that is you know, believing in other people's rights, right? And now while I don't like it here, right? And you know, I don't like it going on in my background. I've come to the conclusion that, you know, go ahead and say whatever you want on your channel, you know. I'm sure that you're not the only person in the world talking about me, even if you're the loudest, right? And it doesn't bother me. Really, I would just ignore it completely, but I know that some people in the group, when he's coming at us, right? You guys don't have a platform, you know, and most of you guys. And so if you guys need to process it, then I'm good with that, you know, and willing to do it, you know. And you know, it doesn't bother me. But to be honest, really, you know, when I was on Cool Dude stream, yeah, I don't want nobody to talk to my face like that, you know. And I don't want anyone coming here doing it, right? Not in my public chat for sure. And but go say what you want on your stream. I don't care. And you know what? Uh, God bless that everyone has rights, you know. But it's getting harder and harder to say what we got to say. You know, we talk about God and we get booted or we get buffering or we get, you know, some kind of issue. We say, hey, look at all the options before you get the jab, and we get community guideline strikes for medical advice. You know, but if I had like, you know, a 10-minute song about like, you know, take the jab, take the jab, take the jab, right? It would be you know, probably on on the trends, you know. I'd probably have 1,000 more subscribers tomorrow. Hey, I appreciate that, cool dude. You know, because you know, being on your panel, you know, it could have been any way you wanted it, and I really appreciate it at the time. Yeah, I mean, you know, that kind of stuff. It's just it's poor taste, you know. And you know, the last thing I am is afraid of this dude, you know, and so that's, you know, I think that point needed to be made. And so I think what people do is sometimes like they'll take like what somebody's online demeanor is, right? And like have an image in their head of how that person is, you know? And so I wish this dude was down the street. So yeah, I mean, and what can you do, you know? There's always going to be you know, there's always going to be somebody out there that's you know, wants to watch every single second of what you do, and even though you care zero about what they do at all. And everywhere I go, right, whatever negative he's trying to do to me, right, I don't understand why he's doing it in the first place, right? But yeah, if you want to bring up hurtful things, and yeah, you know, I was with the lady that struggled with something, you know, and if you want to drag her name through the mud, that hey, that's, you know, that's on you, right? But all that's doing is bringing people closer. Uh, it's it's bringing people that have empathy, you know, and it's keeping people away, right? That like that kind of thing, you know. And so whatever negative you think that it's doing, it's not. Everything is better since you started doing that. And so, you know, if if I say if I'm gonna call you an arsonist, right? It's gonna be because you start fires. That's why I would call you an arsonist, right? To call somebody a pedo because you feel they stabbed you in the back, right? Is is being an idiot, and people know that. You've done it too much to too many people. It's ineffective, and your power is slipping away right in front of everybody. They all see just how insignificant you are and how little I care. The only reason I bring it up is to let the people process it. But I guarantee you there's 80% of the people in here would rather I don't say nothing about you at all. Type of one if you would rather me not say anything about him at all, ever. But hey, cool dude, if you want to stream more and you're having a problem with like having StreamYard or whatever, talk to me and we can work something out. Oh, look at all those ones, man. Ah, the people don't even want to see the people don't even want to see a car accident. The people don't even want to see it for its entertainment value alone. And since I can't help you and you won't be reasonable, the power has dwindled away. The spells don't work. It's over. Worse than over. It's sad. It's sad that your story has to be at the end of the Bible. And so, yes, I'll say it to this group, which is one of the strongest groups that I've ever had. In fact, these are the strongest people that, that's right, Deb. There's no entertainment in that. There's no entertainment in that. The way I was viewing it is, there's always someone that sticks their head out the window to see a car accident. But at a certain point, if you have a heart, you know that people were injured in that, and you just drive by. And so people only stick their heads out when it's new, right? When you keep doing it over and over and over again, and the common denominator about the people is that they're all Christian, right? And they all come here and they all act right when they're over here. Well, then you take the common denominator away, right? And look at all these people getting along. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how nobody here stabs each other in the back? Ah, that's just amazing. Praise Jesus, right? He gets all the glory. None of this here is because of me. I take no credit for any of it. I'm not the star of anything. I'm an insignificant flesh vessel that God works through. And if I'm lucky, right, I will be grateful if people can just see God inside of me. That's it. If that's noticeable in any kind of way, that's all I want. The only thing I want to be famous for is loving God and giving him all the glory that he deserves, that he doesn't have to share with me. I missed it, Gander. Hey man, like some people are just more designed for certain things. But yeah, if you guys see Faith, tell her I said hi. I'm gonna send her an email and say hi to her. But I know she wasn't feeling well the other day, and last night I was supposed to have her on the show and I didn't, and because something else came up, obviously, and at least all the messages stopped at 15. That I do appreciate. That is, yeah, that's progress. I almost appreciate that. And so it's good to see Amanda here. I'm glad that you're coming on more often. And it's like, we're getting ready for God to come back, right? And like this whole world, right? It's not a game, right? It's not a joke, you know? This is I mean, I don't know if people understand this, right? But God is gonna baptize this world in fire, man. You know, like it's gonna be wrath is gonna be bad. I mean, and it's very simple. Like you take the gift of grace, right? You humble yourself. You accept the fact that maybe you don't know everything, or that you're not the biggest factor in the world. You don't control anything. You submit that authority to God, right? And and then you start having the spirit where you want everybody to make it, even your worst enemy, even your worst enemy. And you don't let people trap you anymore. You don't let people, play their game with you where they try to get you riled up. And I'm not perfect, obviously. Everybody sees me make mistakes all the time. And if we didn't have such a perfect God, I would be in trouble. I would be in big trouble. Because God is perfect and because He's faithful, I get to be a sheep. We get to be a sheep here at the end and move on to everlasting contentment. It's an absolutely beautiful thing. Hey, Joel. When did Joel slide in here? Hey, buddy. I think you missed a pretty good one today. I don't know if it was a good show, but it was definitely, you know, something to look at. I'm kind of running out of show right now, but I'm feeling pretty good. And yeah, it's hard. It's hard to when somebody does that kind of stuff. It's hard to reconcile that. Like I might be able to get to a point where I could forgive that, right? But it would be a very monumental task for me to get the rest of the group to feel that way, and I don't have the time or the energy to do that. And so this is what I'll say: pray before you make any decisions, because sometimes in our moments, our weakest moments, we make decisions like that, right? That person did, right? And man, it's really hard to get your reputation back after you do something like that. And even if you know, I would be willing to help, but it would be such a hard job to get everybody on board with that. That it would be. I have so many other things that I could be doing with my time. We got so many other people to try to. We want people to come in here and say, "Hey, I want to be part of that." We don't need to make a bigger situation where we're going to waste more time, right? And we're gonna, because that's what Satan wants to do. He wants to, like, Satan's the accuser, right? And he wants our time too, right? He's a time vampire. He wants us to be entertained. He wants us to watch the show. He wants, all this imaginary make believe crap, right? We've had the truth. Probably all of us, right, have had the truth in our house our whole lives, right? I don't know how many times we've cracked it open. Probably a lot more lately, right? If you guys are anything like me, some of you, knew it all along, right? Good for you. And I talk to a lot of you that are beyond me in spiritual maturity, uh, and I appreciate that too, because sometimes I'll go to some of you, and I'll have a problem myself, and that person will say the right thing, like something I should have known already, and it's impressive. It's so hard to deny, um, the truth of the Bible and the truth of the message, right? When if you seek the truth, if you really want to find it you will, right? And you will understand it, right? It's a desire thing, right? And when you see how connected we really are, and how it's impossible to fake that, like when someone says to me what I should be thinking at that moment, right? That's amazing, And there's a few of you, I know you guys know who you are, that I go to for advice, just straight out, what should I do in this situation, and you know, get wise counsel, like before you make a decision, right? To go switch sides, or to decide to be friends or not friends, or who knows, even when you're gonna go order lunch, right? Pray before you do it. Get wise counsel before every decision, because we are at the moment in time, right, where it's not a game. Life does mean something. Nothing happened by accident. Nobody came from a monkey. A fish never grew feet, right? And everyone that told you that is evil. Every song is about, pretty much a worship song to the devil. But I guess if people could uh, find something else in it that's edifying, then I'm good with that. And I do like watching you guys relax, But I'm at the point now where just like uh, life is not bad, right? I could go out and exist in it and be fine, right? And I know how to operate in like really high stress, hostile environments, right? I would be fine in that situation too. I probably wouldn't be good with a stash because I wouldn't want to guard anything. I'd probably want to be on the move. But I have that all. I'm ready for all that, right? But here's the thing, right? Every variable of this world grates on me like a cheese grater, right? There's nothing. I mean, I'm not talking about the birds and the trees and the mountains, and that's all beautiful, right? I'm not talking about that. Every single variable of this world grates on me. It just grates on my spirit. There's nothing about this world that I like. There's nothing about this place that I want to extend for another year or another day, right? And it's not about being suicidal, right? I'm not suicidal. And I don't care if this world calls me crazy and really does lock me up for 90 days, which never happened. But even if that really did happen, good. you know, I don't want this world to think that I'm okay. I can't wait to move on to the other side. And I can't wait to spend eternity with you guys. And I can't wait to be in glorified bodies where we don't hurt anymore. And and I pray every day that all of our kids are with us, and I would say that that's mostly true, you know, and pray I pray for your kids. You know, I could use some prayers for mine. You know, um, it's great that they're coming to the show now. You know, I couldn't imagine not trying to meet up with you guys. You know, after we move on, I'm gonna try to find all of you, and I don't care, even if even if God made me a king up there, I would still wash everybody's feet. You know, I wouldn't mind being a servant for eternity. But anyway, I'll just say have a happy Sunday, and you know I love you guys, and I want you to know that that's real, and that I hope you see me doing the work that it takes to show that. You know, I mean, when I'm done answering all my messages, if I have time left, I'll leave a sentence for somebody else. You know, I try to keep in contact with people as I think about them. If anybody wants to email me, they can at goodservant22 um, at gmail.com. If you got any of you guys talk to Denise Howard, send her an email. Go say hi to Faith and tell her we missed her today. If you guys get a chance. I don't know if I saw Shepherd's voice today. I can't remember. She said she had to do something. But if you guys don't show up for a couple days, I'll notice. Some of you right away, I guess. But it doesn't mean anyone's more important than anyone else. And so I'll see you guys tonight. How about that? Tonight at 7 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Leave AJ alone, man. Poor guy. He tries his best most of the time. All right, I'll see you guys later. God bless you, and praise Jesus for his sacrifice and his grace, and of course, pray for the children.